So let's talk a little bit about thyroid. So your thyroid gland is a little butterfly-shaped organ in front of your neck, and it's responsible for producing your thyroid hormones. So those thyroid hormones mainly control your energy and specifically control your metabolism. Now your thyroid gland is going to produce mostly T4, so it's going to put a lot of T4. That T4 is going to leave the thyroid gland, get into circulation, and convert to T3 throughout your body. Now that's important because T3 is the active hormone. It's the one that does the work. So you have T3 receptors or thyroid receptors all over the body. So this is why we think about the symptoms of low thyroid. You think about where that thyroid is binding to. So when your thyroid hormones are low, let's take a top to bottom approach on how that can make you feel or the symptoms. You can have hair loss, hair thinning, brittle hair. You can have difficulty focusing or concentrating or brain fog. You can gain weight or have difficulty losing weight. You can have a decrease in libido, and for females, it can affect your menstrual cycle and cause menstrual cycle irregularity. So either cycles being too long, too short, or even having heavy cycles when your thyroid hormones are suboptimal. You can have joint pain, aching, especially in the knees, low back, things like that. Kind of moving my way up, you can actually have carpal tunnel syndrome. That's kind of extreme with it. Again, when your thyroid hormones are suboptimal, this is one of the side effects you have to look out for. It can affect constipation, so it can affect your gut function, so it slows that down. It can also cause dry skin and brittle nails. So I know when all the rounds at top to bottom, work with me here, right? So these things that when your thyroid is suboptimal, these are the side effects you feel. When you get your labs ran, you're going to see your TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. You're going to see your T4 and your T3. Now, one thing you want to look at is that T4 to T3 ratio. And this is what they can tell you. Let's say hypothetically you have a great T4. That T4 or free T4, very important that your doctors run that. Let's say it's at a good number, 1.2. And let's say your T3 is a 2.1. Your thyroid stimulating hormone could be normal too, like a 1.0. So if your doctor is only looking at your TSH and your free T4, it's like, wait a minute, your thyroid is great. You got a good TSH, you got a good free T4. But if your free T3 is low, you can still feel like crap because you don't have enough that active thyroid hormone to make you feel good. Now, this happens because there's many reasons why. But when you are having a conversion to reverse T3, so your T4 is going to reverse T3 versus T3, it's like your body is trying to put the brakes on your metabolism and your energy. And some things that can cause that are infection, inflammation, decrease in caloric intake, stress. It's like your body is trying to go into this protective state. It's called the cell danger response because technically your cells are under danger. They're under stress. You're not eating enough, right? There's a nutrient deficiency, especially selenium, right? So your body's trying to pump the brakes, slow down in T3, give me more reverse T3 and slow you down, right? Now this happens with a lot of athletes, and we see this in athletes who go into this caloric deficit where they're trying to, hey, I'm trying to lose weight for a competition, trying to make weight, so I need to stop eating as much. And the body's like, wait, what are you doing? Where are my calories at, right? And it's like, hey, I need to compensate for that by slowing down your metabolism and using that reverse T3 to pump the brakes. So that's important to recognize because some people get stuck in that state. And now it's like you just can't figure out, like, wait a minute, why am I not losing weight? Like I'm exercising, I'm doing the healthy diet. I don't know why this is happening, right? And this is because basically you are now in this thyroid dysfunction here and you need to kind of flip that curve and get your T3 optimized, right? It's a lot of methods to do that, a lot of great techniques to do it. But the first step is making sure you get a very, very good solid thyroid panel ran. That's your thyroid stimulating hormone or TSH. That's your free T3, your free T4, your reverse T3. And from there, you can figure out, is your thyroid functioning the way it needs to be? And you and your doctor can help figure it out and solve the thyroid slowdown. We'll see you soon here at Innovative Wellness Center. If you need to know more about thyroid, you know where to find us.